welcome to Crafting by the Bay, night 4 of Christmas in July. I'm so glad you're here. If you're seeing this part, you're probably catching the replay, so hashtag replay, let me know you stopped by. I'm going to set up my keyword and then share this into my free VIP group. That VIP group, I have deals, specials, discounts, giveaways, insider information. So if you're not a part of that group, type VIP into the comments so you get the link to that group. I'm going to head over to Facebook so I can share that. But tonight's keyword is joy. So if you type joy into the comments, you will get tonight's supply list, the Etsy link, all of that. So let me share this over there. But when you hop on, say hello. This is night 4 of our Christmas in July, and Christmas is definitely my favorite time of year. You guys actually made it on here like 2 minutes early. But when you hop on, say hello, make sure you heart this video, share if you can, and comment, because tonight's giveaway is a bundle of Christmas ribbon. We're going to give away these 2 ribbon. One came from Hobby Lobby, and one, this is Hobby Lobby 2, I think. Hobby Lobby Christmas, and then Hobby Lobby just regular. But to me, this is Christmas. So say hello when you hop on so I know you are there. And then when more people hop on, I'm going to announce last night's winner of Happy Mail, which is this cute little bag we made with our new heat transfer. Can someone comment so I can tell if I'm going to see comments or not? I don't know if I'm going to see comments. So I'm going to put my computer to the side, but we are going to do a Christmas cutout tonight from my husband's Etsy shop. And I was going to have him come say hey, but then he is busy out in the garage working his eBay business. So let me see if I can go out and come back in. But even on the replay, hashtag replay, so you're in the drawing for tonight's giveaway of some Christmas ribbon. I will be mailing this stuff out. Some stuff will go out tomorrow, and then probably today's and tomorrow will go out next Monday. But say hello when you hop on. Let me know what you've been doing tonight. Like I said, hey Sharon, I am doing okay. Thanks for asking. I hope you're having a better day as well. All right, so we are going to paint another DIY kit from my husband's Etsy shop. And this one is the Joy to the World palette sign. And I have all the other pieces over there. But first, what I like to do, I remembered this time, is I like to score these lines a little bit more. And you are so welcome, Sharon. And my husband actually, yes, it was you, Sharon. He was sending out your Etsy order, so I put your tumbler in that order. Hi, Linda, how are you? And last night's winner is Joan Quirk. So Joan, I'm going to be sending you this little bag as a thank you for watching last night. So make sure you comment tonight, share, and heart this video. But I'm going to use this razor blade. I just get them from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take these lines right here, these shiplap lines, and I'm just going to go down and make it a little bit deeper so when I paint it, it stands out. The reason I do this, you ordered this one, you are so welcome. Hi Kim, thank you Linda for sprinkling. Hello friend. I like to do this so it indents the line a little bit more, and you can see it a little bit more. But also if I wait till after I paint it, for whatever reason, after I paint it and I do this, I always go out of the line, and then you can see like a line through the paint where I scrape it. I don't know why that happens. I think maybe because the paint gets in this little line and then it throws my little knife off. I don't know. So I like to do this before, but you definitely do not have to. It's just something I like to do. Thank you, Linda, for the stars. Why? I can't see all my comments. You guys, it's so Facebook sometimes. All right, I'm gonna do this one once more and then we're gonna get started. I'm gonna do this one first because it's gonna take longer. And I'm going to do this in white, but I need to dry this just a little because I wet it, but I don't want it like sopping wet. Thank you, Linda. I was in the sun a lot today. I probably shouldn't be out there every day, but for me, it is a quiet time all by myself, and I pray, I think, I listen, and right now it's such a hard time that I just need that quiet time to myself, if that makes sense. Normally I would go get a coffee and go shopping, but can't do that right now, so the sun it is. And it helps my mood. All right, so this was wet, so it wouldn't be hard and crunchy, but I don't want it sopping wet, so I'm just gonna dry it a little bit, and it helps my paint go on better as well. Hi, Carol, how are you? Welcome. Hi, Cindy, how are you? Oh my gosh, girl, I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're going to use Waverly Snow White to do the background of this. And Linda, I can't either. I noticed, I just told my husband today, my joints have been hurting a whole lot more. And it's because of the sun, and I'm getting like hot out, like too hot. But then the vitamin D, it helps my mood. So I don't know what to do. Hi Shanna, how are you? Okay, if you just hopped on, welcome to night 4 of Christmas in July. Tonight's giveaway is this, hi Samara, is this ribbon. Is the Christmas ribbon. And hi Margie, how are you? And I don't know if Joan hopped on. Hi Gwen, but Joan Quark, you are the Happy Mail winner from last night. All right, so I'm using Snow White to go on the Joy to the World. And Carol, thank you. Tonight's keyword is joy. So type the word joy into the comments. And tomorrow night you want to be live, because tomorrow night at 7 on that live, the Happy Mail is going to be given on the live to somebody that is on the live, and it is going to be like a little gift basket of stuff. So you definitely want to be on the live tomorrow night for our last night of Christmas in July, because like I said, that Happy Mail is going to be given on the live to somebody who is there. Thank you for sprinkling. All right, so you guys know I've been saying it all week. I love to use the sponges, especially on these bigger pieces. It just goes on so much faster. And also, it doesn't give me all those brush lines. And I like that it's just super quick. But I might do 2 coats of it. We're gonna see how it dries. And then we'll see if I have to do 2 coats or not. And I'm gonna be using basically all Waverly paint. There will be, I'm gonna use Dixie Belle Tobacco Road gel stain, and then just a black paint from the dollar store though as well. But right now on my Chalk website, we have a Christmas in July 25 to 50% off duos. And right now you can get this Tobacco Road, which I'm almost out, Tobacco Road gel stain. It's water-based with another one. So you can get 2 of these, and it's like 25% off, or, well, it's 25 to 50% off. So go check that out as well. Those are good through August 3rd or while supplies last. All right, so there is our backer. Margie, you ordered from Etsy. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. He was going to actually come on this evening and thank everybody, but now he is out in the garage working on his eBay business. So you guys know he's looking for a job. We're getting down to the wire of when he has to absolutely have one. And so basically all day he was on the couch applying for anything and everything at this point. So now he's out in the garage doing his eBay stuff. And then in between there has to do Etsy orders. All right, so I'm going to, here's all the little pieces. I'm going to use my Dixie Belle Tobacco Road gel stain on these little pieces right here. You have to make sure this is water-based, it separates. You have to make sure you shake it up really good before you use it. Somebody is always got to come out during my live, always. All right. So these little pieces are going to go on the palette on the bottom and the top. And so I am just going to use my foam brush here for this. And like I said, this gel stain, it's pretty amazing. It goes on super easy. There is absolutely no smell. So if you're sensitive to smells, there is no smell. It is water-based. It cleans up really easy as well. So I love it. And it's even better that it's on sale right now. All right, so just a foam brush for this. And then I'm actually going to use a paper towel and get off the extra. Has anyone tried this? Your Etsy orders came, Kim? Thank you. I hope you love them. Now what are you doing? All right, so I'm just gonna take off the extra gel stain on here. And depending on how dark you want it, you do not have to do this part. What? How did he do that? My son just he texted to me, but he could have just told me. The dog, I don't know how, but the dog just went and ate my son's dinner. When he was out riding his motorcycle in the driveway. Tucker. So Tucker just ate a burger with onions on a quesadilla. So hopefully he doesn't get sick. Her hamster is doing wonderful. It loves its, okay, I'm going to use just this black paint. I don't have any black chalk paint, so I'm just using this black paint for these little wood pieces that are going to go on here. They're going to look like the little, I want it to look like the black hardware, I guess, iron. So I'm going to use black, but the hamster is wonderful. Everyone loves the hamster. It is so cute, and it stores food in its cheeks. If you know anything about hamsters, it will pick up its food and store it in its cheeks and then go hide it in its bed. And it is so funny because it looks like it has like a massive tumor, but it doesn't. It just has all of its food stored in its cheeks. All right, so we are just painting those little pieces, and I wanted them to look like the black iron. So that is those. Carolyn, what is your question mark for? What can I help you with? All right, so we are done with black. And we are going to use, okay, you guys, I'm going to use crimson for the Joy to the World. Joy into the World. I don't know, To The is a different font. So should I do To The in a different color? So I'm going to do Joy and World in crimson. I really like moss. Okay, I really like moss. Hi, Nancy. So I don't know if I should use moss for the holly berries and maybe the To in the, or do you think I should use fern, which is a brighter green? What do you think I should use? Moss is this lighter one and fern is the brighter to go with the crimson red. Moss is my favorite, but if you guys think fern, I should go with fern, let me know. While you're telling me that, I'm going to use crimson for Joy and then To the World. And then of course my little berries. So let me know. So I used moss on the trees for this. So I see, yes, different color. So I'm seeing fern. So I think we're gonna end up going with fern. All right, fern. Okay, so let's do crimson. We're gonna use crimson here. You like fern? Okay, everyone. All right, well, we're gonna go with fern. So I'm just gonna put the paint on there and then scrape it all off. And then we are going to do the Joy. I really need to get some more sponges, but I told you guys, I'm not buying anything. And it's very hard. So we're just using the brush, but little sponges, makeup brushes, or makeup sponges, those little wedges work really well to paint. You know, I like to use the sponge that I just used, my other round sponges. And the reason I like to use them is because I don't want a whole lot of paint dripping over the edge of all of these words. And so that's why I use it. But when I do this, I just put it on and take it off. Hi, Amy, how are you today? And tonight's Happy Mail is a duo of Christmas ribbon we are going to be giving away to someone. So make sure you heart this video, you share if you can, and comment. I would greatly appreciate it. And then we changed it. If you weren't on last night, we changed Etsy. Some people were having some issues with the code, especially if they wanted to pay with PayPal. They couldn't find where to put the code. So now everything under Christmas in July on his Etsy site is already 30% off. You don't need a code. You just type the word Joy into the comments right here, and I will private message you right here on Facebook with the link to his Etsy, and it will already give you the 30% off for anything that is under Christmas in July on his Etsy site. And that is good through the end of the month. And then everything that is on Christmas in July or under that tab is going away for a couple months. And then it will come back at full retail. So if you want to get your hands on any of the cutouts that are on there or that we have done this week, get them by the end of the month. Hi, Barbara. How are you today? All right. So there is crimson. And then did we decide, should we do the To in the in green as well? I wanted to do, since it was a different font, I wanted to do it in a different color. So let me know To the, what color we should do that. If I should do that in the green, or if I should do it in something else. Let me know. And I think we're done with this. All right, so now everyone voted fern. So we are going to green, okay. So we're gonna use fern. for obviously the greenery and then the words that are in the other font. And I haven't seen Joan yet, but Joan, if you're on, you are the winner of last night's Happy Mail. I bet you it's hot. It's hot here too, Barbara, but I love Christmas, so we just had to do Christmas in July. Hi, Anne, no worries. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you could hop on. All right, this is Fern. You guys can see another reason I love this chalk paint. I just have to do on his cutouts one coat, usually. Sometimes the white I'll have to, depending on if I want a real solid white. I like rustic, so I only did one coat tonight on there, but it just depends on your preference. But I love the Waverly, and like I said, one coat usually for me. And I love that it's chalk paint, and so it dries fast too with my hair dryer. And it's just my favorite. And I like matte paint. Sometimes I like it to be shiny. It just depends, but I'm more of a rustic farmhouse kind of gal, so. All right. I think that is good. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Okay. I'm done. I think I am done. I'm done. All right. I am going to make sure everything is dry. You had to go to all the local Walmart. Oh my gosh. Look at what I did. It is beautiful. I like it. It's hot here too, Michelle. I bet. Where are you from again, Michelle? All right, I just have paint all over, so my wipes, the little top broke off my wipes, so they're gonna all dry out. Love the little chair in the back. Oh, you guys, this, that came from Hobby Lobby. I got that 1 year. I can't remember. I remember I got it at a highly discounted price, like 75 or 90. But I can't remember like after what season. I don't know if it was spring. I don't remember, but it did come from Hobby Lobby, and they might still have it. I don't know. All right, let's make sure all of this is dry so we can assemble. 94. Ugh. It was hot here. I'm not sure what it was. But you guys, I was out in the hot tub probably from like, I don't know, 1 or 2 to like 4:30. But the hot tub was cold. We don't turn on the heat. And since we don't have a pool, that's how I cool off. But the heat makes, when I get too hot, it does hurt my joints more. So my knees and my hips have been really bothering me. But the vitamin D and the sun do good for my mood. All right. You guys can see it dries so fast. And I only did one coat on here. And you can see it's got the outline of where you put everything. Buffalo, 95. Woo, Michelle, that is hot. I grew up in upstate New York, but we were still like 4 hours from Buffalo. We did a cool tub. Okay, I'm going to distress this some, and I'm actually going to use Hickory Smoke, which is a silver, a cold pod. Okay, there is such thing as a cold tub and a cold pod. What is that? Is it just like a hot tub, but it's cold? We're in the pool all day. Okay, that sounds so nice. You guys know a pool was on our list. A pool was on our list, and something we had promised everyone if they moved with us. But if you have been following us for the last 3 years, you know that this house took all of our money. So no pool. All right, I'm gonna use a little bit of the hickory smoke on those as well. And then I put it on here. And I'm going to do a little bit on here. So if you use masking tape, pull the tape off very gently from the back. These words are fragile. You do not want to break them. So be very careful when you remove them from the tape if you do this method. Put blocks of ice. Good for muscles and stress. Ooh, I'm going to have to do that. Like, if it's too hot just because it is the sun heated it up, I'll put the cold hose in there, but definitely need to do the ice thing because my body does not like being too hot. All right, it's actually easier just to do it laying down like this. Okay, we're gonna leave that like that. Should I distress the edges of this with my brown? Let me know if I should distress this. What do you guys think? Should I distress this or leave it? Let me know. We're gonna start putting it together. Tonight's keyword is joy. If you want my husband's Etsy link, and then my DIY website, we have a Christmas in July sale going on there as well. We're going to glue this all together. And this is one, obviously, that is in his Etsy shop right now for Christmas in July. Yes, distress. All right, let's get all of these off here. Distress. Okay, we will distress. I don't want to lose my little berries. All right, so I'm going to use ground espresso to distress this. Rita, I can put it in the comments when I'm done, but if you type the word joy in the comments like you just typed that, I will send you a private message right here on Facebook and it will have the link to my husband's Etsy shop. And anything under Christmas in July is automatically going to be 30% off. And then there's a few chalk cutouts that match the transfers that go with Hallelujah. What else did we do? This one, and then tomorrow we are doing Candy Cane Cafe. And so I think Candy Cane Cafe should be on there too, hopefully. All right, so I'm just using ground espresso to go around the edges of this one. I do think a couple of you have already gotten this. I think I saw this in the pile. And he has, there's like 3 orders right there to be shipped from Etsy as well. All right, so I'm just gonna take the rest of what's on here and just go down. But you guys can see, hopefully you can see, it is all scored so you can see like where to put everything, so it's a little bit easier. I love the distress look. It's my favorite, but I know a lot of you don't like the distress look, and that is okay. And that's what I love about creating the way we like it, right? All right, so let's start putting everything together. And I am out of super glue, and I'm not buying anything, you guys. So hot glue it is. I like to use super glue because like this hot glue, it's a big bubble on there and sometimes it doesn't lay completely flat. But I need something that dries super fast on my lives, and so I like to use super glue, wood super glue. But like I said, So we're just gonna use hot glue because it goes super fast. You like the distress look too? Yeah, it's my favorite. And so you can see where you're supposed to put everything. So we're just gonna use hot glue. If you are making something that goes outside, I highly suggest, especially if you live anywhere where it gets super cold or super hot, hot glue can either pop off if it gets too cold or melt off if it gets too hot. Hi Julie, hi Anita. So if you wanted to use hot glue, and you're gonna put it outside and you have extreme temperatures, I would probably pair it with E6000 or something like that. Just don't touch your glues together. And so yeah. All right, let's figure out which holly piece goes where. So it is scored so you see where they go, which is nice. And if it doesn't fit right, try to like turn it around. I was doing that earlier to make sure I knew where everything went. And I was like, they don't fit. But then I realized, duh, JC, flip it over. All right, where's my little berries? Let me see. This goes. And I like to use little tweezers for these little guys, but I forgot to grab them. Especially, yes, Anita, it is. This is another one of his Christmas in July, and tonight's keyword is joy. And you don't need a keyword anymore for Etsy. We took away the 30% keyword and we just made it 30%. So no one has to worry about a keyword anymore. Okay. All right, so this is what we have so far. And now, and this is another reason why I don't like hot glue for these, is it's so thin. And I don't want glue all over, so I'm gonna try to I'm just gonna put a little bit for now and try to thin it out with the tip of my glue gun. And then I'm gonna, you guys, I don't know why I had never thought of taking my hair dryer to get off, hi Brenda, to get off the glue, but it works so well, the glue strings. So I'll be using this project. Oh, it's in your cart along with 5 other cutouts. Oh, thank you guys, you're amazing. That Etsy helps support our family. You have no idea. So thank you so much, especially right now. This one is, oh well, this one is not on right. It's not on straight. Oh well. It will be okay. Good thing this is just for me. I guess I shouldn't have been doing it sideways. Did I get burnt? No. What do you mean? With this? Oh, the sun. Maybe. You love the font. I love fonts. Fonts are my favorite. Okay, let's do these little guys. I'm a little nervous about putting hot glue on these because these are so thin, but we're gonna try. And then we will just use the hairdryer to get off all the little glue strings. I might have stayed outside. If you mean burnt by the sun, yes, I might have stayed outside a little bit too long today because I was trying to disappear from life. You guys, I love this one. I don't know, I really like the barn, but I really like this too. So it's hard. Actually, I probably can. It's just, I can see the outline of where it's supposed to go, and I just totally did not put it in the right spot. So I'm gonna see if I can get it off. Maybe I can. And these are so thin. I probably would have painted like super glue or something on the back of there. I do like this as well. What is it called? Just this clear tacky glue, but it doesn't dry fast enough for me to be able to hold it up and show you. Everything sort of slides. And so I try to prevent that. Let's see if I can get this off. Burning my fingers. There we go. The only thing is now I might have where it was, it pulled up. Oh, actually I can peel it off. I can peel the glue right off. I just got that crooked and it was gonna drive me crazy, so. All right, let's try this again. And then my nail is just scraping off. It actually came off really easy. Stick, fast, thick. Anita, I do. And normally I have what I need, but I don't know if you guys heard me the other day, but I'm trying not to buy anything. Like we went to the dollar store yesterday just to look. I didn't buy one thing, not one thing. And they had some fall stuff, and I really wanted to buy something, and I did not. There we go. All right, I'm gonna get off. All these are little glue sticks or glue webs really quick. You got your transfer order. Ooh, candy cane. That's the one we're doing tomorrow, and I haven't decided. Actually, I'm going to ask you guys. All right, here is the finished Joy to the World. What do you guys think? I love it. It turned out so good. Willpower when it was very hard. It was very hard. But I guess I didn't totally succeed because I got a coffee at Dunkin'. So instead of buying anything at the dollar store, I got a coffee. So what do you guys think? I love it. You guys could do this in so many different combos, color combos. All right, let me know. We are going to do Candy Cane Cafe tomorrow. And I'm super excited to do it. I didn't know, should we just, my husband does have cutouts for it. should we use the cutouts for Candy Cane Cafe, or should we just use the transfer on around and that's it, and then we're going to add a bow? So get the thick. Okay, I am going to look for that the next time. So let me know tomorrow night, should we do the cutouts with the candy cane transfer, or should we just use the transfer? You guys let me know, because I'm like, gosh, every day we've painted. I would have to paint the round anyway. So you guys let me know what you think. Use the cutouts to help his business. Cutouts. Amazon has stick fast thick. Well, I'm gonna have to check that out. Cutouts. All right. Well, we will do the cutouts. I'm super excited because we're gonna make a pretty bow to go with it and all that kind of stuff. And so we're gonna end with the big 18 by 18 transfer tomorrow night, and he does have the cutouts for that as well. And then obviously we did ink last night, but he does have cutouts for this, and we'll do that sometime. It was really hard to try to fit everything in this week that I wanted to, but we'll end tomorrow night. Make sure you are here on the live, 7 p.m. Eastern, because we are giving away the Happy Mail on the live to someone that is on live tomorrow night. And then tonight, for commenting and being here, someone is going to get these. So even on the replay, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, hashtag replay, so we can pick someone for that. And then Joan Quirk, you are gonna get this cute little bag we made last night with our new heat transfer. As a thank you for being here, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I know it's sort of tedious to watch paint dry, but I appreciate you guys. I'm so glad you've been here this week with me, and I will see you all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Bye.